Life has a lot of upgrades. And when we think of it this way and lessons, maybe we'll be able to walk through these lessons, these upgrades a little bit more, and maybe not take it so personal. So I'm Diane at Healing Bodies, Healing Souls. And I've been doing this for over 35 years, so you can relax. You're in good hands. And I've worked on myself, of course, for over 35 years. That's why I can sit here today saying it's worth it. It's needed. It's pretty important. We come into this life with karma and lessons, and we don't have to take it personal. There's so many things that we want to evolve and change in. And a lot of times, if we're not conscious and paying attention, then we don't get the message. And then we're not conscious, we're not paying attention. And then we didn't get the next message. And then after a while, that message shows up pretty strong, possibly kind of ugly, to get our attention. So this is a few steps I'd like for you guys to do. Is actually pay attention to how you show up in your life. Are you negative? Are you more down? Then that's a lesson. I remember 35 years ago, I was at a playground with my daughters. They were like 2 and 4. And I thought to myself, oh, I want to teach my daughters to be happy. And then all of a sudden I got this hit. And it's like, but you're not. And then I'm just sitting there and I'm thinking, I can't do this to my daughters. So I told myself right in that moment, you're going to get happy. So I had to reprogram, I had to heal, had to drop a lot of stories and change a lot of beliefs about me that maybe I wasn't good enough. Maybe this is the best I'm going to get. But because I was motivated and I was conscious and I listened, it gave me that moment to actually shift and change. And I've been doing this for over 35 years. And so for the rest of our lives, we're going to have things that we want to change, adjust, well before it hits us pretty hard. A lot of times with people getting losing a job, it's like, well, I mean, you probably didn't want to be there anyway. It's like, well, I know. Well, then make your own decisions. Changes in relationships, divorces. It wasn't working for a long time, and you were, if you weren't paying attention, not conscious. Like I was 35 years ago, just putting up with whatever was in front of me, not asking myself if I could do more to get more because we are all influencers. So take a few deep breaths. Let's start learning our lessons, start growing, start becoming more, expanding our consciousness. So life lessons do not need to derail us to get our attention. Is this making sense to you? Yeah, we're all good people. We just haven't at times remembered that we are present in our life, that the person that you are needs you so much more. We focus on other people and we kind of forget that we have needs, that we want to grow, we want to expand, we want to become better. And that means putting our own needs first and doing our own lesson. I believe in humanity, but I believe in you. So if you want a better job, let's figure it out and go get it. If you want a stronger relationship, what can you do on your side of the fence that can get this ball a rolling? And or how can you bow out and not be that wounded person any longer? So with a 35 years experience, if not more, I have the ability to look at different areas of your life and ask you to really look at it and then change. Because once you start to look at it in your age of right now, it's going to look differently. What happens is that we're looking at things from a wounded space, a younger space, a disconnected space. Not good. And so when I bring you into present time, so you can remember that you are an adult with good life experience, you can look at some of these programs and think, oh my goodness sakes, I'm not going to do that anymore. I can see how I abandoned ship and everything was just going to hell in a handbasket. So please subscribe, follow, like, all that good stuff. My website is Healing Bodies, Healing Souls. If you'd like to get a consultation on Zoom, I work with people all over the United States, Canada, and Mexico. So when you're wanting to upgrade, then reach out. Because I know that's exactly why we have today, and that's exactly why we're going to have tomorrow. We are not meant to stay in low vibrations, poor stories, and or energy that's not working for us. I want us to be a little bit smarter than that. So thank you for listening. Atma Namaste.